Hey, what's up?
How are y'all doing
Can
tonight?
y'all hear us? Give us a thumbs up. Yes, we can hear you. You look awful. You sound great. Hey, got a haircut today at lunch today, Michelle.
Nobody can see it.
They can see it in the screen, Michelle. I was kind of bushy over to the side
Okay.
the last couple of weeks.
Okay.
Hashtag Bush beer. No, not Bush beer.
Okay.
So, hey, tonight we're going to have a good one tonight. Tonight is a show about, something we're really looking forward to because in less than 3 weeks, probably 2 weeks from this weekend, we're going to be on the Celebrity Reflection going out of Fort Lauderdale.
I'm actually leaving 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Yeah, 2 weeks from tomorrow is when we're leaving out, day early, and really looking forward to it. So this show is selfish. This is about us. It's about us. So TX says the mullet was coming in fine. Thanks a lot there, TX. But yeah, it's kind of selfish. It's kind of us wanting to ask somebody that's cruised celebrity quite a few times, and we'll ask that question. How many times that they have cruised celebrity. So it's kind of a selfish show tonight, but that's okay.
But y'all can learn through our selfishness.
Yeah, and you can ask questions. We'll throw your questions up here for TX Pepito. We'll ask him how many cruises he's been on. So yeah, it's all about maybe a little bit of comparison from Carnival to Celebrity. I don't think you can really compare that because Celebrity is kind of the upper royal. So like Princess would be Carnival, maybe, or maybe Holland America. I don't know, but it's so.
But it will give us an idea of
Give
what
us
to
an
expect.
idea, right? Yeah, I agree totally. So if you're watching this on a replay, fast forward to, we always have the 3-minute countdown. Fast forward around 10, 12 minutes, and then that's when TX will be on here, and we'll be hitting him hard with the non-softball questions about Celebrity Reflection, or actually just Celebrity Cruise Line overall, but even Celebrity Reflection. And we're going to pull up maybe the Celebrity Reflection as well, look at some pictures, and then TX can kind of walk us through some of the food venues, the Solaris area. I believe this is a Solaris class ship. I don't know if there's 3 or 4 ships in that group, but that's a question I probably should have sent him ahead of time and let him know if he knew the answer to that. But let's go and say hello real quick, and then we'll bring in Mr. TX. We had Mr. Anthony in here early. So also, poll question, have you cruised on Celebrity yet? It's a yes or no. And right now, 71% say no. Wow. So this is a good topic. People have not been on Celebrity. Right. They can come in and find out more about it. So good to know. Miss Meg is in the house. Good to see you, Miss Meg.
It's good to see you.
Peg and Artie's in the house. I saw both of them in here. Good to see you. We got Mr. Richard Yutz from Pier Runner Travel. Hey, if you're a travel agent, are we locked up?
We're locked up.
Are we locked up already? See, we told TX that TX, this might be a bad night. You might be running the show. So give us 15 seconds. We're going to jump out and right back in.
Okay.
Well. Oh, I did see Beach Pleases in here from the Icon. I wanted to show their video earlier.
I can't wait to hear about that.
Yeah, too. I can't wait to hear about that one either. So all of our stuff that we had up here behind the scenes, we're going to have to go back and get it again later on. Apologize for that. Blame Elon Musk for that. Okay. All right. So who else we got? Mr. Paul is in the house. I can't remember if I said Paul or not. Hello, Paul. Miss Antoinette is in the house. Antoinette Fun. Lovey's Fat Life is in here. Miss Julia's in here. Julia. Good to see you, Julia. I saw her husband Mike this week was saying, man, I can't wait to get back to the Caribbean. Me either. 2 weeks. Who else we got in here? Michelle. Nightbot's in the house earning his money.
Yeah,
Miss Lindsay is in. Hi there. Can't wait to hear about celebrity. We're staying on them in 2025. Cool.
Ooh,
That's awesome. This show is for you, Lindsay.
yes.
Who else we got in here, Michelle? Moonlight Mafia's in house. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And I've been noticing some of their videos about Busch Garden or up in the park areas. That look pretty cool. A lot of talking back and forth. Love it. I'm afraid I'm going to miss somebody. It's the Mike and Michelle hour. That's right, M&M. And we got the M&Ms over here to that's Starburst. Michelle's over here got a little snack corner. She don't. Oh, this has still got ones in it.
They've been sitting in there with.
Whole question: what color do you like on the M&M peanuts?
They've been sitting in spearmint in a jar with spearmint too, and they taste very weird.
Spearmint. That's the TX is in house. Good to see you, TX.
Yes, very good to see you.
Betsy, hello from the Icon. Have some fun, Betsy.
Yes.
Yeah, go have fun.
I can't wait to hear all about it.
And then Mike, yeah, I saw he was in a contest for, you saw that?
Oh, yeah.
And that onesie he had on, or whatever you call it. Is it a lefty or righty or a onesie?
I'm not sure what the correct term for that is.
Shals are in here. Good to see. Roy and Amanda. Hope they're in here. So, hey, blue M&Ms is their favorite. So, all right. So we want to jump straight into this. Our guests in the back, you ready to go? All right, so get your questions ready, all right? We're going to bring Mr. TX onto the stage here. What's up, TX?
What's up? What's going on?
Coming straight from the Martini Bar already.
Martini Bar already. I'm ready pre-gaming. Let's go.
He's ready to go. So real quick, that bar, we've seen it, and I don't know if, is that the Martini Bar right there behind you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. It has all the ice.
Tell everybody what's different about that bar, which we've seen in some videos. Is really cool.
So this bar here has a pretty much countertop made of ice. So when you put your drink on top, it keeps it cool.
Oh, so, that's cool.
Yeah, so you can see like the ring, or it's on this side, the little ring area was like down here.
Yeah.
So it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I enjoy it. I enjoy it there.
That's really cool. All right, so TX, I know a lot of questions are probably going to start popping up here. So if you have a question, start it out with a Q first or a question first. Just like Betsy's asking a question, why are you guys not here? This ship is phenomenal. Betsy, I got to put my kid through college. I mean,
yeah.
$8,000 a cruise. I don't make that California money. You know, here in the South, we don't make as much as people out west. It costs a lot of money to get on that ship, but
their cost of living is higher, though.
It is a lot, but they make more money, so they come over here in the South.
You're silly.
They come down to the South, just like the other people from Michigan. They get things cheaper. No, I'm just messing. So, but yeah, it looks awesome, Betsy. I've seen some videos. I've seen Mark's videos. I've seen some of y'all's videos. That $100,000 chalice was crazy.
Right.
But yeah, it looks really cool.
I like how Michael's like, do you take checks?
Yeah, Mike goes, yeah, I'll take checks. And that guy's like, yeah, we take credit cards, checks, we take names, we take babies.
That's hilarious.
So, all right, questions are rolling in already. I love it already. So, first, let's start out with a little bit of introduction. TX, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you live, where you're from. Oh, you don't have to tell all that.
My blood
tell
type.
us a little bit about you, maybe how many cruises you've been on with Celebrity.
And why you like cruising.
How many cruises you've been on altogether, just all that kind of good stuff.
Let's see. So altogether, 15 cruises.
Cool.
With Celebrity, I've done like 5 or 6. The rest were either Carnival or NCL. I think I did 1 NCL. I did the Vloggers. It was on the Breakaway, and everything else is Carnival. So, yeah.
So you got a good perspective from our point of view, where we've done nothing but Carnival, and kind of asking about Celebrity. So that's good.
Yeah, I think one of the major perks for me on Celebrity, or switching over real quick, is it kind of it's a little toned down, right? So it's not that whole fun factor that you get.
Yeah, a little slower pace, maybe.
Yeah, slower pace.
All right, let's start out right off the bat. Paul coming in hot. Do they have an equivalent of Blue Iguana?
Wow, Blue Iguana. Let me see. Try to think. Well, I will tell Paul that in the buffet, they have at almost every night a Mexican section. So they have beef fajitas, chicken fajitas, beans, rice, tortillas, stuff like that. pico de gallo that you can make your own. But for lunch, I believe it's open as well.
Okay.
So yes.
So that's a kind of a somebody else may ask the same question.
Mm-hmm.
One reason why we wanted to go on, or actually two reasons. One reason we wanted to try Celebrity out was, number one, it was a slower pace. You kind of already mentioned that. We wanted to just go and relax.
Yeah.
Nothing against Carnival because we've been on nothing but Carnival. We still got 2 more cruises booked with Carnival.
Right.
But we wanted to kind of do something a little bit slower pace, kind of chill, drink, have a few drinks, listen to music. You can do that on Carnival too, but there is a lot of noise.
Yeah, it's only yeah. For me, it was more like after COVID. Like my whole perspective on cruising was more of a calmer pace. Like I prefer more. I'll listen to music and enjoy a drink. I don't have to actually participate in the wobble or whatever. But I mean, there's no hate on that, right?
Right.
People like that. People like the Royal part. I compare those two, Royal and Carnival, together, and I would say Celebrity is more of the princess type. I would say.
Okay. And the second thing was food.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I mean, we are foodies. That's why the name Fat is in our name. We love food. You can probably tell that by my size, but
now
we are big foodies. So normally the buffet on Carnival is just trash. I'm just going to be honest with you.
Terrible.
It's horrible. But I kept seeing these videos with the food at I think it's called Ocean View or Ocean Cafe or something. I don't know what it's called. That food looks incredible. So, and I've heard some people say, man, it's better than the MDR on some other brands of cruise ships.
Right. Yeah, it's just in general, like the food is just different. You have these theme nights, and almost every section on the buffet is open. So I know when we went on the Celebration, for example, when we were on it together, there was parts of the buffet that were closed, or they were funneling people to this other area where you have all these people, hundreds of people cramming on this side of the ship, kind of thing.
Yes.
But on the Ocean View Cafe, it's you can't. One thing, if I suggest for anybody to do, don't miss it for lunch. The lunch is really, really good at the buffet.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll definitely do it. So Lindsay has a question, and this is a good question because a lot of people, I think, sometimes get a misunderstanding on this on the cost. But is Celebrity worth the extra money?
For what you get in a package, total package, yes, in my opinion. If you're gonna go cruise rate to cruise rate, it's comparable to Carnival, NCL, and other cruise lines. But if you're gonna include like the drink package and the Wi-Fi and things like that, yes, I believe it is. I would recommend.
Yeah, I think our cruise, and I may be wrong on this. I'm just going to tell it like it is.
Mm-hmm.
I think our cruise for an inside cabin with Celebrity, and it's an 8-day, five ports, 8 days. For 2 of us on the inside cabin, I think was around $3,800.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe $100, $200 off on that. That sounds really expensive, and I know it is compared to maybe getting on a quick one to Carnival. But that also included all gratuities ahead of time, your ports and taxes. It also included the drink package, which I think is unlimited on their ships, right?
Yes.
Or is it 15? It's unlimited.
Unlimited, yes.
It also included $200 onboard credit was part of that package deal. Wi-Fi was included. Mm-hmm. So all these things that maybe I would have got for, I mean, when we went on the Celebration recently, now we did get a suite. It was $4,500. I mean, it was more expensive than, now it is a brand new ship compared to an older ship. So I think sometimes you got to be careful on that you're not trying to compare a Walmart and a Macy's or something. You know what I mean? I'm not saying, I'm going to get in trouble on that. But what I'm saying, you got to make, and you know me, when we go, if we love it, we'll do Celebrity again. If we hate it, it'll be our last time.
Right. And we'll tell you all about it.
We're going to keep it real if we liked it or not liked it. So,
well, to be fair, you can't judge a cruise line off one cruise or one ship. So
I will. I judge barbecue off if it's good or bad one time or not. I don't go back.
Well, I don't know. You liked it on Celebration, and I didn't agree with you.
We've gave Pig and Anchor multiple tries.
That's a good vlog because everybody wants to know if it sucks or not.
Yeah.
All right, so Peg and Artie here. Does Reflection use mystery meat like Carnival does at times?
Ooh.
No.
Man, shots are fired right off the bat here.
Wow.
Jeez, I don't think they do, and surely Carnival doesn't. See Me Traveling says hello. How you doing, Kurt and
Hey, you
Marcia?
guys.
It's not mystery meat. It's Caribbean possum. Okay.
Oh, that did not make me feel any better.
Yeah.
Marinated possum.
I don't want John Hill. I don't want John Hill coming there. So this is a good question. Where is your beautiful wife, TX?
She's working.
Working.
She's on. She has not made it home yet. So,
All right. So Ryan Donahue is in the house. Good to see you, Ryan. And fajitas. You had Meg on fajitas.
Fajitas, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So here's somebody's been on the Reflection. The Reflection was our first celebrity ship. We're going on the ship again in June, and we're going on the Beyond in December. So
Nice.
evidently, Roy and Amanda must like celebrity if they're booking it multiple times. So that's a good thing.
I got 9 days. 9
That's
days.
right. You're doing a back-to-back, right?
Oh,
Yep. Back to back.
He's going to be on there a week ahead of time. So again, if you have a question, please put a question mark first. Put your question up here, and we'll try to hit it. If I miss it, I do apologize in advance. So Miss Lindsay also says all included drinks are $10 or less. Can you get much with thought upgrading yet again? So on mine, the package I bought, I don't think it was $10 or less with it included. It's 15 or 20, wasn't it?
I can't remember because
We actually did buy the premium package, which is sold separately, and I think it was only like
a couple $100.
A couple $100 more for it, and it went up to a higher, almost
like $20.
Anything on the ship, almost. I mean,
right. Yeah, that's the good thing about Celebrity was that it throws out deals that you just have to know when they come out. I mean, you have to check, right? But there are discounted packages, and you can get that drink package for $100 more, and it pays for itself if you order, say, 2 premium drinks a day or something, right? So
yeah, I mean, it did do the higher end of it. So the one that you bought with the regular package went up to a certain level, and then the premium, again, they had like deals like where you could like restaurants were 20% off or 25% off restaurants. So normally a I'm just saying this $49.99. It was 25% off that. So you got to buy the specialty dining, at a discounted rate. So I'm sure Carnival. I think we've seen some things with them before on that as well,
But on the classic, if you were to buy, say, a $12 drink or $15 drink and your limit's 10, you only pay the difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So one thing we can say though about Carnival, and we can say this, and I think it's a positive on Carnival, is like when we had the drink package, it was a limit of 15 alcohol drinks, but they had Blanton on there.
Yes, and E.H. Taylor.
Yeah. I mean, they had some expensive alcohol in there. So I think a lot of that has to do too with what do you drink? I mean, if you're drinking beer all the time, is it really worth it or not? May not be. But if you're drinking some of the higher end whiskeys or wines, then maybe it is,
Or even the water. I mean, if you prefer a certain type of water and you don't want because Celebrity has like the Coors bottles, those 16-ounce, or the Miller Lite, the twist tops. They have the water in that, like their basic water, but they also have their premium waters are in glass. So if that's something you prefer. Yeah.
So Roy and Amanda says, hey, Lindsay, they bumped the drinks up to $11 with the classic package. You can get plenty of drinks. The bartenders can make 90% of the drinks with that package.
Oh, wow. 90%.
So we may have spent that extra money on nothing then, but we're going to take advantage of it. We're going to find some drinks that are more. Yeah.
What I like doing is, since I always get the premium, is I like trying stuff that I don't want to pay for back home.
That's
so for example, I get a drink like, oh, let me try it. Let me get a little bit of that bottle so I could try it. And I don't have to worry about the 15, right? That's another thing.
That's true.
So it says, Billy, have you been on a celebrity? Are the celebrities on there real, unlike the fake captains on Carnival? Oh, another shot fired. So let's see what else is in here. Any more questions? We definitely have our own questions. So one thing I want to ask you, TX, is on the cruise that's coming up, and you're doing a back-to-back. Is the itinerary different for both of them, or is it identical for both of them?
No, they're different. So the first week we're going to, I believe, Grand Cayman, Bimini, and Cozumel.
Ooh,
And then the week with everyone or with you guys, it's going to Eastern.
awesome.
Yeah. And there's one reason we like this itinerary. And we do want to say this, originally, believe it or not, and it's a sad situation because he passed away then, was Gary was talking about going originally on this a year and a
Mhm.
half, 2 years ago when this was first brought up.
Right.
We had talked to him on the celebration. He said, he probably couldn't do it because of some medical things coming up, but he was part of the original group that was going to go as well.
Yeah.
But that itinerary, with it being Eastern, there was two or three, I think, two ports that we had never been to before. We get to go back to St. Thomas. We get to go back to San Juan. I think there was St. Kitts on here this time as well.
It's St. Martin. I'm looking it
St.
up.
Martin.
And Tortola.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So we had not been to Tortola, so we
No,
wanted to
we
go to Tortola. So yeah, there was a couple new things, new ports for us on this one. That's
Yeah.
another reason. Plus, we'd never been out of Fort Lauderdale. So we wanted to go out of Fort Lauderdale. We go down, we fly into Fort Lauderdale and always go up to Miami to go out. But we wanted to try something a little different this time.
Fort Lauderdale's a breeze. It's amazing. It's right there. I mean, you could, if you probably timed it right. I mean, I don't know. I always like Fort Lauderdale. It's great.
One thing I will say too, so far early on, from my point of view, is I thought the information you have to put into celebrities website for God, what do you call it? The booking or whatever you call it.
I'm drawing a blank.
When
as
you have
well.
about a month out, you got to enter all your information. It was much easier.
Check in.
Yes,
Yes.
thank you.
Yeah.
Hello. Check in was a lot easier, and you could upload your photo as well from the app, or save it to a phone and then your computer and upload it ahead of time. So we did that. Really easy. For example, they didn't ask. Just for example, on your passport, they didn't ask for your. They may have asked the issue date, I think they didn't ask the issue date. They asked the expiration date, whereas
Mhm.
Carnival asked you for both those dates.
Yeah.
That was a little bit different, but the whole process was quicker. And I know Carnival doesn't take a lot of time to get that information in there, but it was quicker overall, I thought.
How is
Yeah.
the embarkation process compared?
It's a breeze. So they tell you to be there at a certain time, right? Because they have to get the ship ready. So if you get there early, they make you wait in a little lobby. But whenever you get there, you don't have to wait for a certain time. You just kind of keep walking up into the ship.
Oh, okay.
So there's no waiting. Every embarkation I've had, I've probably taken between 5 to 15 minutes to get on the ship.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a vlog.
It sure is.
Yeah. Yeah. And we use the
Question.
barcode on the phone too. So it's doop, scan and go.
That's
Oh,
right. They do have a thing, and it's on our phone already, and you'll have to download the app as well. But you got the barcode right there. I mean, you can print it off and get the paper one as well, but you
Mhm.
have it right there on the app. Scan
Oh,
it, go. Yeah,
nice.
I do like that.
This is an excellent question that I have thought and I have not asked it.
So Peg is asking, Peg and Artie, question: can you pre-order soda and water to your room?
So there I recently noticed that they did add a water package that you can buy, I believe, 12 1-liter bottles of water. But usually what they ask you to do is buy the mini bar. So there is one package above the premium package that includes the mini bar. And the mini bar is the one that has the soda and the water. Usually I don't go that far. I just carry a little bag and put bottles in my bag and I go to my room and drop them off. But yeah, I did notice there's a package for water though.
So
Recently.
you can't buy like a 12-pack of water and have it delivered to your room?
You can now. You can
You can now.
But you
Okay.
It's
have to
something
buy the
new
pack-
though. I just noticed that probably a couple days ago because I was
So
in
you have to
there.
buy the package. You can't just pay $12 or whatever the cost is for 12 waters.
Right.
10 or whatever it's
Before it was you had to buy a package for the mini bar. Right now you can buy bottles of water.
Okay.
I think
Okay,
it's
so it
a
has
12-pack.
changed.
Yeah.
Okay, we misunderstood that.
So can you bring, like on Carnival, you can bring a 12-pack of soda. Can you bring that on, or is that off limits?
I've never tried it because I've always gotten the premium or a drink package because it's always included, right? The package has always included, so I just get my soda from there. So I've never brought a 12-pack, but I know you can bring on bottles of champagne or wine if you wanted to.
Okay.
So here's a question, and I personally will admit this: I'm not into cruise directors, so I have to admit that. I know there are some people that are diehard cruise director people. They follow them around, they do vlogs on them all the time. All that. I'm not that guy. Nothing against the cruise directors. I'm sure they make some cruises better. I haven't seen it in my life, but hey, I get it. Question: will y'all have? Is it
Giuseppe?
as cruise director? If so, he's hilarious.
Yeah, that's a good question. I never look for those for the CD. I just kind of when I get on the ship, I just go with it. But I'm not sure. I know if I have had them in the past though. I have had them, but I'm not sure honestly.
All right, so Mary Ellen Dillon is saying I've been out of Miami and Fort Lauderdale in the last 10 days. Miami was easier. Was it the same cruise line both times, or was it two separate cruise lines, Mary Ellen Dillon? Curious about that. So what is this saying? Fly started driving. We couldn't think of the worst check-in. Yeah, probably so. Hey, we're already into some John Watlin's rum tonight, mixed with cran grape. I feel like I'm doing communion at church on a Sunday here.
I'm sipping on some Weller.
I just pulled up that Celebrity has Coke Zero.
Yes.
That makes me really happy.
And Sprite Zero.
Makes me really happy.
Yeah. We drink the heck out of it when we're there.
So here's a good question from Lindsay. Once you go Celebrity, is it hard to go back to other lines? It's probably depending on the ship, is it not? Or maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, it just depends what you cruise for, right? Everybody's kind of a little bit different. I feel like it just depends on what you're looking for in a cruise. But for me personally, I've completely switched over. I only go Carnival if there's like a group cruise or something going on. Or Royal right now for the price. I'm not too keen there. I do want to try Princess though, for sure.
And you go on Princess coming up, right, in the next couple of years?
No, it's all Celebrity.
Oh, I thought your cruise to Alaska was Princess. I'm sorry.
No, Celebrity Edge. I got the Edge booked for May.
Okay.
And I'm doing a transatlantic in October.
So if I'm not mistaken, I may be, Roy and Amanda may know this. You may know this off the top of your head, but like the Celebrity Reflections right around the size of the Horizon, maybe around holds 33, 35, 3,600 people. About that, maybe?
I think it holds 3,400, 34 something.
So a little bit smaller.
Yeah, real close though, within a couple hundred. So Roy and Amanda says, we like Fort Lauderdale better than Miami. We love Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale?
Fort Lauderdale. Sorry about that.
Too much.
Question: is specialty coffee included with the drink package?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, we did see that. Some of the snacks was also included, I believe, in some of those, if I'm not mistaken.
Cafe Bacchio all the snacks are included, so there's no paying for anything there. So you can just walk up and say, "Let me have 6 cookies and 4 muffins or whatever." But the coffee there, you need to pretty much have a drink package, or they charge you kind of thing. They do have free coffee at the buffet or room service too.
So I may be totally wrong on this, but it asks, does Celebrity match? I don't think they do they? Do they?
No.
They don't match other cruise lines, right?
Yeah.
And
I think something going on with Royal,
will they match what Royals is?
Yeah, I think so. Yes, Royal. Because on the app, I've never been on a Royal ship, but on the app you can include I think there's called the Crown Society, I think, or something, Crown and Anchor Society for Royal. So,
okay, all right. So Amanda says we love Princess too. Heck, we like them all. So yeah, we're going to give
Yeah.
you a little bit. I know we're talking about celebrity tonight, and we haven't made the announcement yet. And for those here tonight, we appreciate you being here with us. We're going to give you a little sneak peek of a future thing. But we did book Princess going to Alaska next year, so really looking forward to that. That's in May of next year. It's on the Royal Princess going out of Seattle. So we did book that. Huh?
Get the medallion. Get that medallion.
Yeah, I
Yes,
mean,
we are.
why can't they all do that? Hey, that's a good question. Do you have to sign receipts on Celebrity?
No receipts.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
You just scan and
We
go.
are having communion up in here.
Scan and go. That's it.
Oh,
There's some people that ask you for the room number because they have to type it in. So they're like, well, what's your room number? But usually they just scan and go.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
So Peg and Artie says, I worked with someone who would only cruise Celebrity, and he has been on Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, and Princess. In his opinion, Celebrity is the best. So Meg appreciates my fart lot. If Lindsay was in here for the whole time, like she would have too. So yeah, I mean, I think it's different strokes for different folks. We've enjoyed Carnival.
Oh, yeah.
We've never been on a cruise we didn't like.
Absolutely.
I mean, probably the worst cruise we've been on, as far as, and it was just something minimal, was on the Magic when we were harassed by kids at night every night.
Yes.
Pulling stuff off the door, hitting on the doors and stuff like that. But other than that, I mean, the ship itself, we liked it.
Right.
So, I mean, if you're going on a cruise, you're going to enjoy it most of the time.
Yes.
Yeah, cruise is a cruise. I mean, regardless of what ship you're on, a cruise is a cruise. And I mean, you're pretty much blessed to be on a cruise anyway. So
absolutely.
So as long as you get back home safe, that's all that matters.
So is there a lot to do on Celebrity? Live music, comedy? Is there always something going on?
Yes. So it's pretty much just like they have everything on the app, or you can ask for the paper kind of thing. But on the app, it tells you like they always have either music, or they have a comedy show at night, a show. They do things on the Lido or down in the foyer. They have trivia. It's pretty much basic everything. There is a lot of live music, but some of it's like, for example, light listening music, because they want you to be able to enjoy talking to people at a bar. For example, here, right? So I want to be able to hear my wife talk. Right? She's probably talking to somebody. And
I'll go back to Carnival. I'm going to Carnival already back. Sometimes that just up in the ear just a little too much. Lindsay fills me probably with Mike. She's like, Mike sometimes. Blah, blah, blah. So I've heard somebody make a comment a couple weeks ago, though, that was talking about, let's talk about the casino real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to get some other questions here. We see them in there. And I'm not this type person either, but somebody was like, well, the vibe is so much better on the casino and Carnival, and I love the vibe. I've never cared about the vibe in a casino. Yeah. I care if it pays out or not. I don't.
That's what gives me the vibe.
I guess, I mean, if you're walking around, you see people at the craps table and they're yelling and screaming and having a good time, maybe, but it's never, I don't get into the vibe. It's a casino.
Yeah, but
money
for Carnival, I think that's one thing they do right. Carnival, they have contests, and they have a lot of updated machines, and they have all kinds of things that you can do.
So wait a minute, has the Celebrity ship got those old Las Vegas machines that do the jump? You have to pull down the thing.
No, but it's not as big. Or see, I'm comparing some of the ships to the Celebration or the Mardi Gras, right? That I've been on. They're bigger, they're newer. I think the last one that was not so new was the Vista for me, but the Vista for me was too packed. I didn't really go to the casino that often.
We go in June on that one.
Yeah, but I enjoyed the Vista.
Yeah, the Celebrity was really too packed, in my opinion. I wasn't overall happy.
Celebration.
Huh?
Yeah, the Celebration.
Yeah, Celebration. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm sorry, not Celebration. See, I get them too confused all the time.
Yes, Julia, we'll give you the dates. I have no idea what they are on the top of my head.
What's she asking now?
She wants to know the dates so they can go with us to Alaska.
Yes, May the 10th or 17th. It's on Royal Princess. I'll give you the dates.
That would be incredible.
That'd be awesome if you guys want to go. Yeah.
Yes.
Next year.
Yep. Mm-hmm. 2025. Okay. Yep.
Because I'm going May 16th
of next year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna be. I think it's the 10th to the 17th, or it's the 17th to the 20 something. I think it's the 10th though.
I know we looked at both dates
We did.
and it's
Yeah,
all
Um,
run together.
we're taking a Hawaii to, I think it's Vancouver and then up.
We were looking at Hawaii for 2026.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh.
the year
You
after.
should do the one I'm doing. So you could go Hawaii down and up to Alaska, and then
Man,
from there.
as big as I am, I can't bring all the clothes I'd need. I'd need all the way from a coat down to my jinkini or whatever it's called.
They got shower curtains. You could just wrap yourself in one of those.
Thanks a lot, TX. I appreciate you talking about my
Because
thighs.
I do that too. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
So they have a wristband on MSC you can get, kind of like the medallion. You can open your own cabin door and make purchase. Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
that's cool.
Princess, when you even get close to your door, it opens up automatically for you.
Yeah, I like the
Oh,
fact you
that's
can order
really cool.
stuff. You can order a drink and they'll bring it to you and stuff. I like that.
So we even had a good time on Margaritaville. See, hey, if you're at sea,
That's
you're gonna have a good time. Solid disco, the girls love it. All right. So, question: does Celebrity feel more relaxed than Carnival? Than a
Yes.
Carnival ship?
Yeah,
Ship.
yes. It was probably the first ship that I ever been. I did the Apex. My first ship was the Apex, and then I did a side by side. So I did Apex, and I went on this Reflection, and it was probably the first time that I've cruised that I actually came back relaxed.
So this
That
is a
sounds
question
nice.
that everybody's probably afraid to ask, and we're just going to go ahead and ask it.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Is Celebrity an old person's
Oh,
cruise ship?
okay.
What you thought I was going to ask? Something else?
I don't know.
I mean, is the age a little older than Carnival? I would take it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But what is your thoughts on that?
I think it depends on the class of ship. So if you're looking at the Edge class, the newer ships, it has more such a younger crowd, I would say, 20, 30, 40, or 20, 30, right? Um, I think the older ships, like any other cruise line, has a little bit higher clientele, but um they kind of keep up with what's going on. So if they see the clients are a little bit younger, then they kind of change things around, and I don't feel like it's older, in my opinion. I mean, I'm old too. I feel like I'm
Yeah, you're young.
60,
You
right?
and Sarah are young. Come on now.
But I kind of like that. I like the older crowd because I like to be able to not worry about stepping on, say, a kid or worrying about other stuff. I kind of enjoy it. So I don't know. To each their own, right? Every
Yeah.
cruise line, it's like a car. Some people are Ford people, some people are Chevy people, some people are Dodge people. They're all just depends
So
what you
Peg
like.
and Artie, I'm going to bring the fart machine. Don't worry. I'll bring my own fun. I
Uh-oh.
might embrace TX and be like, get them rednecks off this ship.
Just don't bring the smells with it. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, we got that too. Would Celebrity be a good cruise to bring kids on? So this is a good question. And a lot of it may depend on. This is one reason why we're cruising Celebrity this time. Is number one, we don't have a kid with us this time, but number two, our kid is an old soul. He don't care about the slides. He don't care about the basketball court. He doesn't care about the rope. All that room that is used on Carnival ships and Royal ships is used for other areas on Celebrity. And like I saw these Solarium or Solaris area, man, that indoor pool area looked sweet. It looked like
Air
there was a
conditioned.
lot air conditioned too.
It's air conditioned. Yes.
Oh wow.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to bring some pictures up here in a little bit and go through the ship with TX and let you guys take some, see some photos of it from their website. But yeah, our son is an old soul. Now, if you got a kid, I think that probably loves going on slides, and I know they got plenty of pools on there, but likes the slides and the water park area and all that. Celebrity's not going to be for you on that, right? Am I fair in saying that? Probably TX.
Yes, but also like they have kids sections or kid
They have
zones.
kid zones, and just like
Yeah.
Camp Ocean and all that, they have them there too.
Yeah, you could drop them off, and they have events for them. They do stuff. So
Yes, it was crazy. Ooh.
Oh, Big and Artie says, I'm glad y'all like those mega ship sizes. I'm done with them. All right, I hear you. So,
Yeah.
hello, guys. Sorry I'm late. I'm beating the treadmill with my feet. Hey, that's good. That's
That
good,
is.
Mike. I need to get on that treadmill.
Yeah.
So I think we're getting down towards the bottom here. So let's see. Captain Billy, you want to make it an excursion just to get a burger. Question. Here's another one. Mike from Nebraska. Do you think Dallas would be better off without Dak? Oh, that's an important question.
Man. Well, I think they've invested a lot of funds and a lot of things around Dak, but I feel like they should probably look into something else or someone else for a quarterback position. I probably would have traded him maybe 2 years ago, but I mean that's my opinion.
So I wish Celebrity wasn't overcharging solo cruisers. I'd love to try them, but I'm not willing to pay more than the price of two people.
Yeah, I heard they kind of went back on that though. Like I don't know, I haven't checked into that, but I've heard some commotion back and forth between that, and I think they might have reverted back. So that's something.
I
Maybe
think
to
the
look
problem
into.
is all cruise lines charges for at least the minimum two people, right?
Mhm.
None of them
Mhm.
charge for just one person. I think there's some of the cruise lines that have smaller rooms for just one person. Maybe that's cheaper, but like I was looking a couple of years ago, looking at going on the Sunshine. Just it was crazy the way the dates were. I was going to go by myself, you remember?
Mhm.
And I had to pay just like two people were going. But you're right, Mary and Dylan. They may charge for that third and fourth person too. I don't know. We have an inside cabin. I don't know how another person could get on the inside cabin there. I don't know.
Is this
Maybe
your first inside?
no, we did it inside on the. We've done two other insides. We did one on the Sunshine, and I can't remember the other ship.
It's been some time ago.
So we did put in for the upgrade offer. We haven't heard back from them, so I'm not holding my breath. We did put in for an upgrade to a veranda or an ocean view. I think the bid I put in was very minimal, like $160 a person, which was at the bottom. So if we get it, that's great. For $300 more, we can go up to a balcony room. But
So when do you usually find out?
she hasn't been on the Marco Polos.
Yeah, it so it depends. Sometimes they tell you a week or two before. Sometimes it's the day of. Sometimes when you show up, they're like, "Hey, we switched your room."
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't know. I think we bid maybe twice, and both times we got an email, and it was a couple of days before, I believe,
Okay.
because they do let you print out your luggage tags.
Okay.
So I can tell you right now, Peg, I don't see TX as the type liking to play with a fart machine. So he'll be with the ladies. There'll probably be me and Art, the immature ones, sitting by the bar with a fart machine under the table or something.
And TX is going to act like he
does
does not know you.
I'm never going on this cruise ship with him again.
Nah.
So here's a good question.
Security.
Does Celebrity have a barbecue?
No, but they have great steaks. I can tell you that right now.
Great steaks?
Yeah, no barbecue, no smoke.
Do they have
nothing.
barbecue at all any night or any day on the buffet area or even in the main dining room?
You know, honestly, I think I've seen maybe brisket once, and it's one of those things where I don't look for because I get it here, and it's one I don't really eat it. I eat all the other stuff that can't get here.
Right.
I don't know if that makes sense or not, but
absolutely.
For example, Mexican food, like I normally don't eat it because I eat it all the time. So I go over and eat the mac and cheese and the lobster and all of this stuff.
All right, so I'm gonna try. Whoa, what am I doing here? Whoa,
Wow.
Whoa. All right, so we're gonna look a little bit here. We got about 15 minutes left. Look at a few pictures of the reflection here. So let's see, eats and drinks. We'll go through this real quick.
Look at that
Man, the
dining
main
room.
restaurant. So good question. Dress code.
Yes.
Main dining room dress code there, TX.
So usually the first day and the last day, they don't require men to wear, or I mean, again, disclaimer, depends on the ship, depends on what's going on. But in my experiences, first day, last day, you don't have to wear pants for dinner.
Oh, I'm going in my underwear.
Oh dear.
I'm going in
I
my
mean, you do
underwear.
have to cover up. Come on now.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
But yes, they do require men to wear pants for dinner. It could be anything though. I've seen people wear sweats. I've seen people wear those fishing pants that you can zip and the legs come off. I've seen people wear joggers. As long as it covers your leg, you're okay pretty much.
So, do you know if they have a plant-based menu? I mean, I'm not looking for it, but Marianne Dillon asked a good question. Do they have a
Um,
plant-based menu or a vegan or plant-based menu?
I'm not too savvy on like plant based, but I know they have a vegetarian. Again, I'm not. I wouldn't know honestly. I,
TX stands for Texas.
Yeah.
yeah.
Somebody asked that question. Yeah.
Well,
Thank you, Real Dad. Appreciate that.
yes, thank you. That dining room looks pretty swanky. That looks very pretty.
Yes.
So let's go down here. So they also had the Ocean View Cafe,
Yep.
which
The
is their,
buffet.
their buffet area, right?
That's correct.
The Mass Grill, which looks pretty cool.
Yes.
Burger. They have hot dogs there too. Burgers, hot dogs.
Yes. Burger, hot dog. They have toppings for the burger, say a bacon
So
or
let's also talk
mushrooms.
about is Ocean View Cafe. That's free. That's included.
Yes.
Mass Grill, is that extra or is that included?
Included.
It's included. They got the
Yes.
Spa Cafe.
Okay,
They have
before we
little
go any
snacks.
further, how are the burgers?
I enjoy them. So I usually have one after I come back from a excursion, same as guys.
Okay.
So I like guys because it's uh it's a thin patty.
Uh-huh.
And so I know it's cooked well. With celebrity, it's a little bit thicker, but I like the toppings on celebrity.
Okay.
And I'm not a germaphobe, but I appreciate when the server puts my toppings on a burger rather
Okay.
than me doing it because I
Right.
know like no one reached in there and grabbed.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So they do that. Now I don't know
Okay.
about reflection. I haven't been on it. Every ship's different, but let's hope they do have that.
Okay.
So on the specialty dining, these are the upcharge restaurants. Like every
Mhm.
other ship has upcharge restaurants.
Yes.
This has La Petite Chef. This is the kind of animated cartoon thing on your plate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yes.
So that looked really cool in some videos. Now I don't know if we'll do it or not. I think Peg and Artie are doing it for Peg's birthday. I don't know yet if we'll do it or not, but it does look pretty cool.
Yeah.
Have you ever ate there
No.
on another
No.
ship?
I have
Tuscan
not.
Grill. I've heard a lot of good things about the Tuscan Grill.
My favorite. It's probably my favorite paid dining at sea. Right behind Lawn Club Grill, I believe. But
Okay.
Tuscan is the Italian restaurant, and it has a lot of nice entrees that are pretty good.
Okay.
So we're hearing a little bit about maybe Guys is a tad better or a little bit better than the Mass Grill. Same on Reflection. They put toppings on your burger.
Okay.
Miss Michelle's asking the hard hitting questions.
Yeah.
So Murano, did you just mention that?
I've been on Murano. I've had dinner there before. Yes.
Is it good?
It's a French. It's a French, I believe.
Uh-huh.
It was good. I like the presentation. They come up to your table and they either saute lobster tails or they do a dessert there. To like flame it out crepe kind of thing. They do other things as well, table side, but it's very nice. I enjoy it.
Okay.
So the Club Grill, Long
Mhm.
Crub, the Long
Crub.
Crib Grill. We had that booked one night, Michelle,
Okay.
and I
I
hear
enjoy
that's
it.
really good.
Yes, I enjoy it there. So one of the pro tip, man, I don't know if I pro tip though. Usually what I do is
TX is saying he's a pro, by the way. If he's saying pro,
Quit.
no, just no pro
We need to hear
whatsoever.
this now.
okay, we got to listen to this pro tip. All right, TX, go.
So you can order more than one item from the menu, right? So
Okay.
sometimes when you go to other cruise lines and you ask them like, "Hey, can I have this?" Oh, you can order just one. from this section or one from this section. Uh, one thing about Celebrity is that you can order multiple from the menu. So if you wanted to have a filet mignon and a seafood skewer and a ribeye, they will have that for you.
Wow.
So when you include that price, whereas like when you go to the steakhouse, you get one, you can get a fillet or you can get the surf and turf, but you
Mhm.
can't get the surf and turf plus another dish on top of that. You can
Right.
here.
Right. That's correct.
Okay, I like that.
That
Yeah,
is.
you can have more than one dessert. Sometimes they limit you to one. Say other cruise lines, Celebrity doesn't.
Okay.
To where I've experienced.
So what's this? The one called the porch.
Um, so it's one off to
Oh,
the side.
it says seafood and raw bar. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I haven't had the pleasure to eat there yet, but I've done the Lawn Club and the Sushi on Five.
Okay.
We may
I've
have to
done
try
both of
that
those.
out and compare it to Seafood Shack.
So where do I need to get the best steak?
Wow.
Oh, Tuscan Grill or the Long Club Grill.
I would do the Lawn Club, in my opinion,
Okay.
because
We got
they
both
could.
of them booked, so you get to
They
try it twice if
Okay.
you want two fillets, Michelle.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. I usually order. I know I'm kind of putting myself out there, but I usually get the ribeye and a filet mignon at the same time. I mean, together. But at the Tuscan, I get the I think it's a 5 or 6 meat lasagna, the polenta
Oh.
fries, and then the filet mignon. So
Oh, that sounds delicious.
yeah.
So Sushi on Five, they have kind of like their form of sushi. That is an upcharge. I know the cruise dorks go there quite a bit. They love it.
Yes.
Have you tried it, TX, you and Sarah?
Yes, we have. We really enjoy the drinks there. I'm looking now to see if they have the kun pie, which I do not see.
What
They might
the
have changed
world? A
it.
$9.99 super chat. Thank you,
Oh,
Adventures
wow.
Unlimited.
Ah, thank you.
Wow, that might buy one of my drinks. Oh, we got a package. But thank you very much.
Thank you.
I kept thinking that was Real Dead's up there, but thank you
No,
very
that is
much.
Michelle.
That's Michelle. She's nicer, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah. She's a nicer one. Yeah.
so the one thing that kind of, in a little bit, I have to admit this, it kind of is a little bit in my crawl, just a little bit, TX,
Oh no,
Mhm.
what?
is the classifications that Celebrity kind of has a little bit. And that's the only thing I'm worried about on this ship is like they have the blue dining for those that paid the extra big bucks.
Mm-hmm.
And if
Kind of
you
feel
can't,
segregated.
yeah, you feel segregated because so you can't go like me that has an inside cabin. I can't go to the blue restaurant, right? That's only for
No, aqua class.
the upper class. So I'm in the
Yeah,
bottom,
aqua.
kind of like the Titanic. I'm down there with the very bottom, and I'm inside cabin.
But you have a lot of options. So I mean, you'd be surprised. Some people that actually book, say a higher stateroom, and could go to Blue or Illuminate. You can see them at the buffet.
So what's
You see them
Luminate? What's
somewhere
the
else.
difference in Luminate and Blue? Now Blue, I know what it is, but Luminate, what's it?
It's another restaurant. I believe it's uh pretty much like their MDR.
So inside. Oh, okay. So it's not like inside cabin. I can't go there, or can I go there?
No, you cannot
No.
go there.
No, you
They
can't
will-
go
What's
there.
classifications here? This is. I mean, this
will-
is 2000s and 20
will
something. This
escort
shouldn't.
you out.
It's not 1965.
Well, it's like the Cabana area or the not Cabana. What's that place? The Havana area for
Havana,
Carnival.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah,
Carnival does it too.
Can't go there.
But you can still go to every restaurant on Carnival.
Right.
It's just the restaurants on here you can't go to. All right, bars and lounges, ensemble lounge,
I
martini
will say
bar.
Luminé is for what are they called? Spa, not spa, suite guests. I'm sorry.
Yes, of the retreats. Yeah.
Yeah, the suite
Okay.
guests. Yeah.
All right.
So bars and lounges, ensemble lounge. We're going to go through these real quick, and you tell us thumbs up or thumbs down if you've been to them or not. TX, if you liked them. Ensemble lounge.
Yes.
Yes. You like it?
Yes. They have good whiskeys and they have live music,
Oh.
which is great.
I like that.
So martini bar and crush.
Yes.
That's the one that you just showed. World class bar.
Yes. World Class Bar has a great Azteca, a couple other that are pretty good. It's a small menu, but they do their drinks, craft drinks. They're really good.
Cellar Masters. I take it that's wine.
Yes, but they also have other whiskey bourbons. They do good old fashions, stuff like that.
So Cafe El Bacchio and was that Gelateria?
Hmm.
So
That's
that
your gelato
ice cream.
place. Yeah, and then
All
your cafe bacchio, your cafe.
So is that included?
The the ice cream, no. You get one free scoop. I don't know if you get it as a new member, but you could pay for it. But
Okay.
it is not included.
Okay. So Passport Bar.
You know, it's another bar. It's usually at the lower deck.
So this one here, I kept calling it the Sky Bar. It's called the Sky Observation Lounge.
It's a great bar.
That's a great bar.
It's up in the front of the ship. You get to see pretty much. It's all windows, and it's pretty quiet. They do the club there at night sometimes, or they do. They also have live music and trivia. They have a great Aquarius drink, which I love.
Okay. And we got the Pool and Mass Bar.
Yes,
And then you got the Sunset Bar.
that's the one in the back of the ship that's outside. Great area to hang out. Pretty much sail away. Um, just to hang out, and it's great. That's outside. It's a little bar. They got a lawn area there. You could smoking sections back there too as well. Just FYI.
Okay. Yeah, I heard a lot of people like to do bar crawls and they end up at the Sunset Bar at the end,
Yeah.
at night and stuff. So that's pretty cool. And then the retreat lounge, we don't make enough money or paid enough money to go there. You can tell what the people are wearing in there that we can't go there.
Right. I'm okay
Those
with that.
those are special people.
Those are just pictures, man. Come
Passport
on.
bar, room service. So do they charge you for room service? Whereas like Carnival does.
No, not for everything. So you can order coffee, you can order pastries, you can order cereals for free, or pretty much, they come to your room. But if you wanted to say eggs or something like that, it is a $9.99 fee, but it's pretty much anything on the menu.
Okay. That's not bad.
Okay, so is it still a la carte? You pay for each one, or is it just one?
Just one.
Flat fee.
You pay once, flat fee, $9.99, and pretty much select any item.
Well, yeah, okay.
We've spent more than that.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go back up the top right here, Michelle, and then I know we're getting close. Well, it's 9 o'clock already. So
Oh my god!
I don't think
What
Betsy.
happened?
I don't think Betsy and Mike are going. So, are you okay to maybe go another 5-10 minutes? TX,
Oh,
I know
yeah.
you're probably getting close to dinner time. Your
No, I'm just
time.
enjoying some bourbon, so I'm good.
So overall, and I know it's going to range from ship to ship, but overall, do you feel like the celebrity ships are crowded, like, and just slammed with people like the Celebration was?
There's a huge difference in number of people, though, too.
No, I'm
Michelle.
just overall. I'm just
Does it feel crowded at any point,
No,
in your opinion?
no,
It doesn't.
no. I mean, there's sometimes like before dinner where people go out and grab a drink and then go to the dinner. It could be a little crowded, but it's not as crowded as, say, a celebration or nothing overwhelming kind of thing.
okay.
It does get crowded a little bit when they do the silent disco because everybody's in a certain section. It's
Right.
but I mean, nothing crazy. No.
Okay.
So that was a question I actually asked you about and about forgot about it. And then on their website it says this. So Celebrity now is going to the same island that Royal has went to for many years. Is a perfect day at Coco Cay. So when did
Oh,
that start, TX? Do you know that? So they have an option there to go now to Coco Cay. So we could actually book Celebrity and still go there even without booking Royal.
Yeah, it's only certain ships, and it was, I think, recently in previous couple of months. But it's only certain ships, I believe.
okay.
So they got their spa and fitness there.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had a picture here to show that solarium area. I don't think
That area looks
Yeah, I
so
kinda wish they-
beautiful.
Oh, solarium, yes, and the spa cafes back there. And you just kind of walk a little bit forward towards the middle of the ship, and it's the pool area. So They also have waiters kind of walking the area to see if you need any drink or anything that they can bring you. We enjoy that area as well.
I am
It's great.
super, super excited.
You're super excited, Michelle.
Super, super excited.
Super.
Yeah,
We'll try something new, right? Just try. See if you
Yes.
like it.
Yeah,
It's always
absolutely.
nice to throw
I
something
am
new
a
in there.
little apprehensive. I'm scared that it's going to be a little bit more hoity than we are.
No.
But
Well, I've seen some people play with that rule about the pants, and they wear sweatpants
Yes.
Yeah.
to the main dining room.
Yes.
So everybody's talking, yeah, they got a shirt with a collar, but they wearing sweatpants with it, and they're following the rules according to what the rules say.
Okay, so that's not very hoity, but
Yeah. So we go the perfect day on the Reflection in June. Okay, that's really cool. That's something I'd like to do is visit Coco Cay with with Royal or with Celebrity. That would be nice. So get the French Caribbean if you're relaxing in the solarium. Okay.
the French Caribbean.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, and just real quick, Mike, in the solarium, the spa cafe is only open for a couple hours a day, but it's the smoothies are included in the drink package and the juices.
Oh.
So make sure you grab
Can I
one of
get a
those.
spiked milkshake anywhere?
Spiked at Bacchio.
Okay.
You could probably get one there. Or you can get at I think it's Bacchio Segundo, which is the bar in the buffet area.
Okay.
Look at this guy. Gives you 99 cents and then cuts you down like a dog. I mean, just cut you down. Hey, well, we're over an hour, so we appreciate your time, TX.
Yes,
No
thank you
problem.
so much.
This show is more for us than anybody else, and we appreciate people joining us tonight,
Yes.
asking questions, giving us feedback. Like, I know several people had been on Celebrity and gave us feedback. I know Roy and Amanda was one of them, and a
Thanks
couple other
for the
people.
questions, because you asked things that we didn't think about. So
Right,
that's awesome.
right. So TX, we're going to see you in a couple of weeks, brother.
Sounds
Can't
good.
wait. Warm that ship up for us a week early.
That's right.
I'm gonna try.
All right. We'll see you
All
later,
right.
TX.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
It was so much fun. I'm excited about this, Michelle.
I am too.
Michelle and I have only been on one cruise by ourselves,
Yes.
and that was a 4-day cruise
Yes.
out of Charleston on the Sunshine. This is an 8-day, so this is going to be the longest we've been away from Anthony. So I'm really excited. No.
And TX said the embarkation process is easy.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for that.
I was kind of scared that it would be
difficult. We'll see. I mean, it may blow up and be a shit show. Who knows?
Stop it.
But you know what? That's the thing about cruising, in my opinion, is don't get me wrong. If you want to go Carnival only, I get it. If you want to do Royal only, I get it. If you want to do Celebrity only, I get it. But our channel is about food and travel, so we want to do different things.
Too many
cruise lines out there.
Right.
We're going to try different cruise lines, go to different places. We do, plan on going on some other land vacations that we'll vlog to. So we're just having fun and enjoying life right now with Anthony, and we probably only got 5 or 6 more years with him in the house, unless he stays he's 30 in the house,
which is a great possibility.
There's a possibility of that nowadays. Man, back when I was young, when I turned 18, I was like, gone.
Bam.
I'm out of here. I'm not staying home. These kids nowadays, they'll stay there 30, 35 years old. But yeah, thank you guys for dropping in with us tonight. We love you guys.
Yes.
Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you so much.
Being selfish on our end to find out more about the Celebrity Reflection. Thank you, TX, for coming in here.
And helping.
And we get to see Peg and Artie, Sarah, and TX in a couple of weeks. It's going to be fun.
It is going to be
Y'all
fun.
have a good night.
Thank you so much.
Don't think Betsy and Mike are going live. They may be live from the ship. I don't know. I apologize. I didn't check into that. But if they are, go check their channel and see if they're live or not.
Bye.
Y'all have a good one. Bye.
Thank you.